telling you guys, I have dropped this shoe probably 5 times while trying to make this video. Now, you don't believe me? Take a look. Now, I am going to... Shit. And what you are going to need for... But before we get into that, I want to tell you guys to... I quit! Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and in this video today what I'm going to do is show you guys how to remove scuffs without actually having to get your shoe wet, without having to, wait for it to dry. Pretty much I'm just going to show you how to remove dirt scuffs without having to actually clean your shoes. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need 2 things. You are going to need a shoe that actually has a scuff on it, because if you don't have a scuff, you're not going to need to remove a scuff. So obviously you need your dirty shoe, and you are going to need a scuff eraser. I am going to be using a scuff eraser from Reshoevn8r. You can pick this up over at Reshoevn8r.com, and if you want, you can use my discount code xChaseMaccini to save yourself 20% off of your entire order. I have used this a couple of times in the past already, and I will tell you right now, it is definitely a good product. Now, about a month ago, there was an event here in Sydney, just like a little sneaker swap meet, and I decided to wear these AirTech Challenge 2 Hot Lavas to the event. Now, I know that I was doing a lot of walking at the event, but when I got home, I took the shoes off, I noticed that I had managed to acquire a pretty nasty scuff here on the toe, but it's really not that big of a deal considering I know exactly what to do in order to get this scuff off, and aside from the fact that the shoe is in incredible condition aside from this scuff. So we're gonna get into showing you exactly what you need to do in order to get a scuff like this off of your shoes. But before I get into that, I want to tell you guys to be sure to follow me on Instagram. My username is the exact same as it is here on YouTube. It is at xChaseMaccini. I will leave a link in the description down below, or you can follow my finger to right about here on the screen. It's going to say at xChaseMaccini. You can follow the name on the screen, you can follow the link in the description. You don't have to follow me at all, but I'm going to tell you right now that if you are at all interested in keeping up to date with what I'm doing, long before it shows up in your subscription feed here on YouTube, be sure to give me a follow on Instagram. And also, that is my Snapchat, Twitter, pretty much all platforms of social media. Just look up xChaseMaccini, you'll be able to find me. And without wasting any more time, let's get this scuff off of this shoe. Alright, so we have our scuffed up shoe, and I have my Reshoevn8r scuff remover. Literally, all you need to do is just erase it as though you made a mistake on a test. You literally want to use this like a pencil eraser. You just take it, apply it to the leather, and start going back and forth. Eventually, all of this dirt is just going to come completely off, and then you are not going to have to worry about, leaving your shoe out to dry. You're not going to have to worry about any sort of nonsense with, getting water on parts of the shoe that you don't really want to get water on. You just really don't want to be afraid to just erase the living hell out of this leather and the actual toe cap. Seriously, don't be afraid to get on here. It's not going to damage the leather whatsoever. It's working very well right now. I can see that the dirt is pretty much all gone. And I'll admit right now that yeah, it might take a little bit more elbow grease than it would if you were just washing the shoe like normal. But the beautiful part about using this scuff eraser is that once the scuff is gone, these shoes are completely good to wear again. Like I said, no waiting for the shoe to dry, no putting it out overnight for 24 hours. Just get rid of the scuff, chuck them back on your feet, and go back to doing whatever it was you were doing. And that is pretty much going to do it. That scuff is completely gone now. And now I'm speaking out of pure experience here. This is definitely a product that I highly recommend. Like I said, you can get the scuff eraser over at www.Reshoevn8r.com. And like I said before, be sure to use my discount code if you want to save 20% off of your entire order. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I am very impressed with that product, to be totally honest with you. I've used it a couple of times, but I've never had a scuff that severe. It works much better on suede, I will say that, but you can absolutely use the scuff eraser on leather. And now I'm going to put these back in the box where they belong, knowing full well that the next time I take them out to wear them, I do not have to worry about that ugly ass scuff mark on the toe. Damn, that actually worked really, really well. I'm very satisfied with that. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and as always, have yourself a good day. Peace.